Okay, may not work. Well, let's try this. What's good? I know I be getting all angles of this room, but all you need to know is that a video for the month of April is here, finally. So, hi, welcome back to my blog. This is kittybworld.wordpress.com. This is the first time I actually did that in the beginning in a little minute, so that's pretty cool. Means we're off to a great start. I've been going through it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's why it took 7 days to get to this video. Your girl been busy. She been fake busy. She been kind of busy, not really busy, the whole nine. That's been me. But overall, I've been transitioning, which transformation is on my board and it's underlined and in yellow. So you gotta be careful when you're asking for things because they very will and may happen. However, if your ass is not ready to receive the things that you're asking for, it won't make a bit of shit. It won't make a difference. Wow. Well, where do I start? It's kind of how I feel. I feel like I have so many things to tell you guys. I feel like there's so many things that have happened in this last month that I'm just so eager to like kind of brush over. All right. So March is now behind us. We have conquered March. We marched to the beat of our own drums. We had our game face on. We expanded. We did a lot of self-care, lovey-dovey things with yourself. I spent a whole month off of not working. So, bill-wise and life-wise, you have to imagine how far behind I am in my own little world because I got money to make. But that's okay. I'm about to get to it. Recently just got a new job. I know people might watch this and be like, didn't you just get another job in September? Yes. I got another job. This one is gonna be alright. This one's gonna be pretty cool. This one should carry me out to my move. So there's that. Damn, I just told on myself. I'm planning to move very, very, very soon, which I wasn't really going to share with people or, out loud or on my blog until I had things working themselves out, but fuck it. I'm moving. I'm moving out of state. I'm moving out of North Carolina, which is a really big step for me again because the first and only time I've ever been away from home is when I went to massage school, and I went to school in Charlottesville, Virginia, which is like a little bit slower than where I'm originally from. So it wasn't like a jump. It was more like a setback. Not in a bad way at all. It gave me time to kind of understand and appreciate certain aspects about North Carolina that I didn't before. But, so yeah, there's that. Outside of that, I know you guys if you guys have been watching, then you guys should know that I recently did a photo shoot, that went exceptionally well. And then that same day, I ended up doing an episode or a show for my mom on her radio show, the Go Comedy Go Crazy Hour on 93.5 Oak, and she ended up making me co-host of that. So now I'm doing that on Sundays, which is really cool. kind of strengthening certain aspects of my future, which is really awesome because I definitely want to get behind a mic, and I definitely want to project my personality a lot more. So this is definitely enabling me to do that, which I find really, really, really fucking cool. So I'm happy and excited, and I'm appreciative to be, in the space that I'm at right now, which, not to be funny, but I couldn't do this stuff a couple months ago. So it's awesome space to kind of be in, rebuilding yourself, but also reestablishing old goals and things, because when you're in a relationship, I feel like for the most part at some point you start to lose yourself, which is one of those things that becomes a deciding factor for a breakup, somewhere along the way, because you start to lose yourself and you don't really know, you're not an individual anymore, and it's about you guys and us and what you want, what he wants. And so it's a thing. But when you're back in your own space and you have time to think about the things that you want and the things that you desire, it kind of puts you in a very interesting space, because it's like, it's all me, baby. It's all me. I don't got nobody holding me back, Even though 9 times out of 10, you're the only one holding you back from any of the shit that you want to do. It's you. You don't need extra help for that. Let's be honest about that. So yeah. This is March the 7th. Today is Sunday, so I did actually just get off the air a couple hours ago, which is awesome. We didn't really have like a topic. We just talked about relationships for whatever reason. And somehow I got to talking about my last relationship, and it is what it is. I've never yawned before in front of you guys, so excuse me, because it's kind of rude. It feels like, I don't know, like I'm bored, and I'm not. I don't know where that yawn came from. But definitely was a very interesting show, to say the least, and I had a good time, and very appreciative of the opportunity to be able to get on air and just kind of share my thoughts and my stories and stuff like that. That's cool. Not every day that we get to share our experiences with a listening audience. I know I just pulled this track out, but what I want y'all to understand is that I did my hair myself, so it don't matter. I told you these things will never be perfect. I mean, one day you might get on here and it might be perfect, but definitely not now will these things ever be perfect, because I'm always just gonna jump on here in my raw and my feelings and just tell you guys how it is and what I feel. So that's why it'll never be make believe. It'll never be perfect. It'll never look like a fucking team just airbrushed my motherfucking makeup on here, just did my hair. It'll never be none of that shit, because I don't have any of that shit going on, so it's always gonna be what it really is. But yeah, so very interesting show. Got a lot of different viewpoints. I like things like that because it enables me to understand some type of men from a different perspective, because however, you can't base your entire argument or whatever it is, you can't base your knowledge off of these men, because they're not, trust me, they're not everything. Yeah. Excuse me. And what I mean by that is, like, just because 2 or 3 niggas ain't shit don't mean they're all ain't shit. And that's one of the biggest things that I'm always going to carry in my heart and with myself. Like, it's not everybody. It might be a few people, but it's not everybody. So that's what it is. Yes, I'm drinking a Rita. I normally drink these babies with a straw, but I forgot it. Mm. Factually, I threw it away, but that's neither here nor there. Um, April brings showers, right? Money showers. I am praying really hard that it rains financially on me all month long of April, so that by August I can have things set in stone, because April showers bring May flowers, right? So if it rains money on me all April, by May I can start planting my seeds, and by August I can see a harvest. Are you feeling it? That's basically where my mentality is at this point. It's just get this money, okay? Get this money. I got a new job. All the same odds still weigh against me, okay? And the only difference is my punching combos, okay? That's what's different now. It's the technique, the strategy, right? Me being like, oh shit, I gotta right jab these niggas until I can get to where the fuck I wanna be at. So yeah, that's exactly what my life feels like right now. I always enjoy doing these fucking videos because it's therapeutic for me to get my emotions and feelings out. But it's also really cool because I'm trying to let people know you are not the only one going through something. You are not the only one going through hardships. You are not the only one who's broke. You're not the only one who's starting a blog. You're not the only one who's aspiring to be a model or a rapper or an artist or a lover or a wife or whatever it is. You're not the only one. There are millions and billions of people out here doing the same very thing as you are, and we're all looking for the same thing. So ultimately, I'm just here to let you know you're not on this journey by your fucking self. You have people out here who want the same things as you. So when you think you out here alone just thugging it like, no, I'm out here, I'm thugging it with you. And that's basically the whole purpose of this blog, is to let people know, like, I'm out here. Okay? Kitty Bodega. The photo shoot was great. I posted some photos. We were downtown. Well, actually, we were North Raleigh, North Hills, which is funny because there is a South Hills, and it's actually very far from North Hills. But just the ideal behind me being able to be back behind the camera and just, shooting, that was really, really fucking cool. I missed that. So I'm happy to be in a space to be able to create the things that I like and then see a finishing product and be like, damn, that's really fucking cool. I mean, the photos aren't they're not like Vogue, but they're definitely something to start out with to get me to Vogue, if that's what I'm looking to do. So I'm just appreciative of like the exposure and, working the networking with different people and being able to have that opportunity to say, hey, I can step out my little comfort zone and have a photo shoot today, and it go this way or it go that way. So it's really fucking cool. I was kind of looking at my calendar here, which is why I was reading it. Says all Jewish and Islamic holidays start at sundown the day before they are listed, which is kind of interesting. Cause I never knew that. So, but I guess that's something to know. some small way, I wish this was interactive where I could like ask you guys like, what the fuck's going on with you guys? How the fuck have y'all been? You know, how's your week going? Stuff like that. But eventually it'll get to that point. And I got a lot of different stuff coming up. I know I always say that and then like you guys see what you see, but I do a lot of work for someone who doesn't have certain things. Like, I don't have a car, but I still get back and forth to work. I still get everywhere I need to go. You know, I may not have like a lot of money all the time, but I'm still able to like buy the things that I need and want. So, I just happen to be pretty resourceful in some aspects. And I'm really learning how to be resourceful and what that really, really means. Because what I'm understanding is that we typically have all that we need already in front of us. However, it is our mind that makes us believe that we need to outsource for a lot of the things that we have or need, you know, like we might have or need this and this and that, and we might look for someone else to give it to us when in fact, you know, we're just giving it to ourselves. Like love, for instance, a lot of us look for love to come from other people, but most of the time, you know, if you're giving that shit to yourself, the person who is supposed to love you will come along, but you have to be doing certain things. Like, I just believe in timing and order and non-coincidental experiences. So I'm possibly not the person to talk about certain stuff, but however, I just do believe that everything has a time and a place, and if you're, you know, doing certain things, then certain things will fulfill or work out or prosper for you because you're working in alignment with that thing. So yeah, I feel like I'm like keeping you guys. I feel like I'm, you know, literally just blabbing in order to give you guys some content, and that is not exactly what I want to do. Because I told you guys that I'd be like writing these episodes out, and I am to a certain extent. Like, I write bulletin points. I write things that I want to tell you guys, but not necessarily do I plan the whole fucking video out because I think that's corny. So, I literally tell you guys a few things and then I move on. But ultimately, you know, I'm hoping to do more than that over time because I really want to grab the hearts and the minds of my viewers, because you guys are why I'm doing this, you know, like I am doing this for myself to watch back over time and say, you know, you really grew from this point, but I'm also doing this for other people, like I said, to say you're not the only one. So I don't have a lot of viewers right now. And I'm not even honestly checking for a lot of viewers. I am checking for my personal content. I am checking to see how many videos I can make in a month. I'm checking to see how many videos I actually can make and the content is, you know, worth watching, you know, how many, you know, I'm more worried about other stuff necessarily right now than to be worried about, you know, who and how many people are watching my shit, because in my eyes that shit will come. And when it does come, it'll be funny because I'll be at a different place and so will you guys. So the stuff that I'm talking about will be honestly probably more relatable because, I mean, I won't be living at my mama's house. Which is not bad. I don't think living with your parents is bad if you can, if you have that opportunity. However, I feel like at some point and to some degree, It just, um, what is the word that I want to use that is appropriate? I feel like when you're I feel like when you're uncomfortable or you're put in an uncomfortable situation, you're going to work expeditiously in order to create another avenue for yourself to be happy. Um However, it's funny because no matter how expeditiously I wish to work, I can only work as fast as the things in front of me. Like I can only do what I can do. Um but trust me, I still do what I want within saying that. It's just kind of weird because it's like I feel like people feel like because you have certain limitations that you shouldn't um what is the you shouldn't live. Like for instance, I've been told I couldn't afford my favorite store. I can't honestly even afford to get to work, but I still go because I have to make money. Um as far as affording things that I like, if it's beneficial to I have a system when it comes to me buying things, right? So I filter, is it beneficial to my being? Like, does it resonate with me ascending or descending? Like, is it helping me grow or not? If it's not, uh, all right. I'm kind of neutral about certain things, so I just try to I try to depict the things in my life that matter to me and sequence them in a way that I feel like is most beneficial to my well-being. Um, and that may or may not be a good thing. Like I may or may not always pick the right thing, but I definitely plan these things, which is, more than some people can say, but it's life. I am going to stop, okay, because we're at 23 minutes. And I know you guys don't care about the time, but I care about the time because even though I'm like rambling and I may be dropping gems here and there, my speak isn't precise. Like I don't have anything concrete and really just to the point. So I don't like speaking aimlessly. And I think that's why I'm always ready to like cut the video off because I'm like, all right, I've said enough. But I am wishing you guys a very peaceful and a very prosperous April. I'm glad to be here. Gemini season is 2 months. It's really like a month and some change, baby. I know I was supposed to have a few things together before this time came, but I'm not even fronting on it. It is what it is. I'm happy with the progression that I've made within this last year. Even though literally I have gained nothing in this last year, but everything is up here for me. My birthdays are different because by every birthday I like to have accomplished something, and nothing as of yet that I wanted to accomplish do I have. Of course, I'm speaking material wise, so I can't be too mad. I wanted some really big shit, like a big ass house. So maybe that's more like a 5-year versus a 1 year. It's certain shit like that. But it's being realistic with yourself too. But definitely I got some shit to work on. I got a month and a half, like I said, till Gemini season. It's officially fucking here. You know I'm gonna go bonkers because the bitch is turning 24. I know a lot of people be like, "Oh, Kobe, you're all that." Yeah. 24 is gonna be a very powerful age. I already acknowledged because I asked at 23 to step into my power, and I did. I very well, damn sure did step into my power, and now I'm asking not only to harness that, but for all the things that I truly desire to gravitate to me. Just start making your way to me, because I'm already up here with you, but I just want you to. I'm ready for that. I don't want to chase anything that I want. And that's kind of the mind frame that I have. Like, if I want it, that means it's meant for me, which means that I don't need to chase it. I just need to work hard enough to achieve it, to have it, but I don't want to chase it. I don't want to wear myself thin working the opposite way. But that's just my thinking. Anyways, peace and blessings to you all. I really appreciate you guys tuning in like you do. Some of you are watching my videos. I appreciate you. Some of you are not. I still appreciate you, because you'll get there. You know what I'm saying? One day you'll pop on one of these goddamn videos and I'll be talking my little shit, and you'll understand that I've been doing this for a while and it might rock with you. But honestly, I've been doing this since August. This is April. That's 8 months. Okay, I've never been that consistent about anything in my life. So I'm really, 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 really appreciative of this growth of me overall, just like getting on here, fucking showing my face, regardless to how I feel, to whatever else is going on in my fucking world. Trust me, like, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, universe. Thank you, people. I love you guys. Peace and blessings. Buenas noches.